is a black man.
Right.
Y'all understand that? So if Jesus Christ is a black man, and y'all learned, where y'all learned that Jesus was white? I got you. Come on. Come on, Devontae. Where did y'all learn that Jesus Christ was white? Who told y'all he was white? Nobody told you if he was black or white, did it? So, hey, when you talk about Jesus, guess where you got to go? Let me let this pass. So when you talk about Jesus, you want to know what he looked like, guess where you got to go? To the Bible.
Right.
You could come to us, you're right. But you got to go in the Bible. So Christmas. Christmas. Where does Christmas come from? The day Jesus was born? You want to know when Jesus was born? Let's find out when Jesus was born. Go to Luke 2:41. I'm gonna show you when Jesus was born, and you tell me, was it on the 25th of December? All right? You gonna pay attention? All right, Elijah, you on key. Read.
The book of Luke, chapter 2 and verse 41. Now his parents went to Jerusalem every year at the feast of the Passover.
So the feast of Passover, you know about Moses? You heard about Moses? When he said, let my people go, you don't know about? That's an honest brother right there. So Moses, okay, that's your cousin. All right, Moses, you know about Moses, don't you, Elijah? You heard about him. So Moses led his people out of Egypt. So Moses, during this time, the Passover was going on. So every year, Jesus Christ would go up to Jerusalem to celebrate the Passover. That's one of the feasts, the holidays in the Bible. They last for seven days. All right? Read on.
And when he was 12 years old,
so Jesus, every year the Passover came, he turned a year old. So he said this particular year he turned 12 every year. Read.
They went up to Jerusalem after the custom of the feast.
So when he turned 12, it was during the Passover. So during the Passover, it's between March and April. So it just said Jesus Christ was born during this time, March or April. So is that December 25th? No, that ain't December 25th.
Right.
So where we get December 25th from? You don't know? Give me Jeremiah 10:1. Should we be celebrating Christmas? No?
Right.
Why you say that? We should celebrate Christmas, but not in December. Why is that? Okay. If he wasn't born on December 25th, why are we celebrating December 25th? Okay. Read this. Let me show you something. According to the Bible, someone else was born on this day. Read.
The book of Jeremiah, chapter 10 and verse 1. Hear ye the word which the Lord speaketh unto you, O house of Israel.
So Devontae, you finna find out a rude awakening about Christmas. You ready? You finna get surprised about something. Oh, you like surprises, don't you, Devontae? Read that.
Thus saith the Lord, learn not the way of the heathen.
So y'all so-called black people, right? We all black folks out here, right? You black? You ain't no African American? Devontae, you going against the grain, bro. So we black folks, right? He said, don't learn what the other people learn. Meaning the other race of people do. Read.
And be not dismayed at the signs of heaven, for the heathen are dismayed at them, for the customs of the people are vain.
So, Devontae, Elijah, so just think about the so-called white folks, right? He said, these are their customs he about to name. You pay attention? All right, read. He said, look, don't learn their customs. Let me show you one of their customs. Pay attention, Devontae. Read.
For one cutteth a tree out of the forest.
You hear that? So somebody go in the forest and cut down a tree, all right? You paying attention? Devontae, read.
The work of the hands of the workmen with the axe.
So they cut the tree. An axeman came and cut the tree off and they brought it in the house, right? Read.
They deck it with silver and with gold.
So guess what happened? the axeman cut the tree down, brought it in the house, and he started decorating it. What that sound like? It sound like Christmas, right?
Right.
But this was thousands of years before Jesus Christ was born. So how is that Jesus Christ's birthday? Uh-oh, Devontae, something happened, ain't it? How is that Jesus Christ's birthday? No, that's somebody else's birthday that we celebrating. Oh, yeah, we celebrating somebody else's birthday. Read on.
They deck it with silver and with gold.
Hey, so this tree that everybody's decorating for Christmas, you celebrating the birthday of another nation. Read.
They fastened it with nails and with hammers.
You know the tree, you got to put it in a tree stand, right, so it don't fall over. So they took some wood and they nailed it down to the ground so it don't fall over. Read.
That it move not. They are upright as the palm tree.
So this tree they cut down Elijah. They decorating it. That's Christmas in the Bible. He said, go to the part where it said, learn
not the way of the heathen.
You hear that, Devontae? He said, don't learn this custom. So should we be celebrating Christmas?
Yes. No.
Don't listen to Devontae. He don't know. How old are you, Elijah?
13.
You 12. So you the big brother. You got to teach the little brother, the little cousins, how to go, which way to go, which stuff to learn, which stuff to do. So you got a big job. So Christmas should, read it again.
Learn not the way of the heathen.
Should we be learning Christmas, Elijah? Go to Colossians 2 and 8. You still confused? You think we should celebrate Christmas? Okay, let's go to Colossians 2 and 8. I'm going to show you. Read that.
Colossians chapter 2 and verse 8. Beware lest any man spoil you through philosophy and vain deceit, after the tradition of men.
Hey, Christmas is a tradition of another man. That's not our traditions to celebrate Christmas. Read.
After the rudiments of the world, and not after Christ.
Hey, guess what? Christmas is not after Christ. You already said it's not Christ's birthday, right? We just read it. But it says we're not supposed to do that because it's not after Christ. Did Christ tell us to celebrate his birthday? No. Why are we trying to celebrate it on December 25th? That's because we learn from our parents. The parents learn from them. That's a tradition that we learn. Read.
Yes, sir.
Go to Matthew 15 and 3. So, Elijah, you got a question? What's your question? There you go. Get it together. Say it again. When you celebrate Christmas, don't you know we got other holidays that we spend more time with our family?
Right.
Go to 1 Maccabees chapter 4 and verse 54. Listen, we just finished celebrating a holiday that lasted 8 days. Would you rather celebrate and get gifts for 8 days or 1 day? 8 days, right? So Christmas automatically is not, you shouldn't even want to celebrate it just based off that. So let's find out. Read that.
1 Maccabees chapter 4 and verse 56. And so they kept the dedication.
You know what it's called Hanukkah. You heard about Hanukkah before? Hanukkah is something that we supposed to be celebrating. We can celebrate it. With the candle, 8 candlesticks, right? 7 candlesticks. Right. So guess what? That's our holiday. That's supposed to be the so-called black man's holiday. That's what we supposed to be celebrating, not Christmas. Read. Hold on. Read.
And so they kept the dedication of the altar 8 days.
Uh-oh. Read it again.
8 days.
We supposed to celebrate it for 8 days. Wouldn't you rather have 8 days of celebrating than 1? So you rather only have 1 day of gift giving? What about 8 days? So Christmas is automatically out the door. It's automatically a garbage holiday.
Right.
This is the holiday that we should be celebrating. Read on.
And offered burnt offerings with gladness, and sacrificed the sacrifice of deliverance. And
go to verse 52. where it's about the songs and dance. So guess what we're supposed to be doing when we celebrate Hanukkah? Huh? Yeah, we're supposed to be dancing and partying. Do y'all do that on Christmas? No, y'all don't do that on Christmas. All y'all do is go, open presents, and boom. Game over. Am I right? You eat, and that's it, right? Open gifts, eat, that's it. But guess what? During Hanukkah, you got 8 days to do this. Read.
Verse 54. Look at what time and what day the heathen had profaned it.
Hold on. You listen to Elijah. It's going to show you. Look at that. That's a marvel there. It's going to show you what you do during Hanukkah. Them 8 days, right? Read.
Even in that was it dedicated with songs.
With songs. With songs. You said dancing, right? Read.
And cithers and harps.
Those are like guitars and stuff like that. Read.
And cymbals.
Cymbals. Y'all know about the band, right? Read.
Then all the people.
Right. Read.
Fell upon their faces, worshiping and praising.
And look, that's how you worship Jesus Christ, by celebrating the holidays that he said celebrate. Right. Let me show you something. Go to John chapter 10, 10 and 32. 22. So, you think Jesus celebrated Christmas? What you think he celebrated? Hanukkah, that's right. Let me show you. I'm finna show you. Huh? How many candles are there? 7. That's our holiday. Look at this. Read.
The book of John, chapter 10 and verse 22. And it was at Jerusalem, the feast of the dedication.
You heard that, Elijah? The feast of dedication is going into Hanukkah. That's another way of saying it. Read it again.
And it was at Jerusalem, the feast of the dedication. And it was winter. And Jesus.
And who?
And Jesus.
And who?
Jesus.
Who we say?
Jesus.
Who we say?
Jesus.
So this Jesus right here at the Feast of Dedication, or Hanukkah,
walked in the temple in Solomon's porch.
So guess what? Jesus Christ was celebrating the Feast of Dedication, or Hanukkah.
Right.
So don't you think we need to be celebrating it too?
Right.
So what y'all gonna do? You gonna go back and tell Mama, I don't want to celebrate Christmas more. Hanukkah is 8 days. Why can't we celebrate that? Elijah, you understand? Your folks leaving? Hey, if you gotta go, hey, somebody gave you a flyer, Elijah? Let me give you a flyer. That's the history on Christmas, and this is our history right here. I'm gonna give you one. This is our history. Check that flyer out. It shows you where Christmas come from, and it shows you where you come from. Right. So Elijah, before you go, look at this sign real quick. According to the Bible, the so-called blacks, Hispanics, and Native Americans, we are the Israelites according to the Bible. Meaning the African Americans, the Native Americans, the Haitians, we all descend from the same people. We are the Israelites, all right? So we not African Americans, we not black folks, we the Israelites, all right?
We used to scream black power while heroin was pushed. But at the end of the day, nothing's in vain. IUIC has been given a vision. The tents of Judah has risen. Many has attempted the mission, minor murmuring, omitting, and missing the mark. Just reading that he had the flame of fire in his eyes gave us the spark. We on Paul's mission. We out on the road, purple and gold, from Mexico, Cuba, Haiti, Ghana, Sierra Leone. 144,000 boots banging, concrete crackling. These are our men repented at heart. The scriptures is proof. IUIC, we deliver the truth.